It's been the home of the Panthers since 1996. Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. We welcome you to EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a first carry for their running back. And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Left side, it's complete. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, Washington. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Daniels. A very good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Davis heading in motion. On 3rd down, they'll throw with Daniels. And he'll be taken down, but good enough to keep this drive going. It's a 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Down the sideline, inside the 25. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's to the right side, and it's Sinnott. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Robinson. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
You find yourself as a play caller saying, all right, I only got to get 1 yard, and I got multiple plays to do it. What you don't plan for is all of a sudden you're going to go backwards, and it changes the entire approach and, frankly, the entire play call sheet that you have to draw from.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll run here with the rookie. And he finds some daylight. Up past the 35-yard line. A pickup of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
It is 3rd and 10.
18,
Here's Lance. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Robinson. And he'll get this inside the 20, a nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. Another run here for Robinson. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Second and 7. Slot man in motion left. Throwing on second down. Daniel. Quick throw here is complete. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
This defense backed up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Let's go now.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's not going to outrun the defense and push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up fourth down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This about as short as you can get. Bates' kick is good. And the Commanders will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. To throw, here's Lance. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll inch forward for maybe a yard. Frankie Luvu there to make the play defensively. They need to get to the 29 here, facing third down. Throwing, Lance. Rice open, he's got it. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. gun. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Now Lance. That's to the left side. Hauled in by Leggett. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Brings up 2nd and a yard. Lance. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms, so missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. He'll get this into the hands of Austin. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To throw is Lance. To the left side in the hands of Rice.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Up the middle they go. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Lance looking to throw. Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4. Drive will start on the ground. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. The Panthers will take their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Off the bootleg, here's Daniels. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down. That'll be a first down. A gain of 10.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on third down. His eyes are downfield. Nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide, well done.
So, here at halftime, it's the visitors, the Commanders, who are out on top as we get you down to Florida, Orlando specifically. For the coaches, Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
The third quarter begins with a run. He'll work forward for a couple. Johnny Newton there on the stop. Second down and 8.
Here we go, set.
They'll stick with him again. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss. This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
Let's go. 19 right.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime the quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That's downfield. He's got Sennett, the tight end. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
To the ground, a 1st down run. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. They'll go play action here with Daniels. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Washington.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score. Commanders 17. Panthers nothing.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Panthers take over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build on.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it's going to be third down.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. Here comes fourth down.
But it leads to fourth down.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll get this to Pitts once more. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Finally seems that this offense has found their rhythm after what's been a really slow first 2 quarters. They're hopeful that this series can be the spark. They continue to be efficient in the passing game and go finish this drive.
Let's go now.
Now, faking the give. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out.
Ready, set. Here we go.
Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
70 Lions. 18 run. 18 run.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3.
19 target. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Look them up on a second down and 8. They motion a receiver right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. They need 8 as they come up for third down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. That's taken in at the 50. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. First and 10. Here's Lance. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sandmerstill. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. Second half, and the defense continues to be item 1 in this game. They've done the job keeping the offense in control, and now, Greg, they scored on their own.
Yeah, and they've just been dominant the entire day, Mike, and now to come up with a pick 6 here and just further their dominance, it's been an impressive performance all around for this defense.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one taken at the 10. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Right back to the air following that pick 6. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. To throw, here's Lance. That's taken in, and he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So
he works free, right side, and he will go all the way. Rashee Rice, touchdown, Panthers. Here's a 2-point try. Lance bringing the offense to the line. They'll look to throw. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time,
the ball comes out. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here we go.
Throwing, Lance. He's going to look for the home run ball. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Let's go. 79 Broncos. Go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Ready?
Now a give up the middle. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Lance. To the right. That's Pitts. Lance. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete.
And this is what happens when you can pair a really good pass rush with a really stingy secondary. Marrying the two together, not only to change his launch point, but not give the quarterback anywhere to go with the ball.
To throw is Lance. That's to Pitts, the tight end. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. 3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. I'll give on the ground. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Commander's 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So, a win here on the road for the Commanders. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.